Hello everyone, Chips here with a review of my kukri from the Khukuri-house in Kathmandu, Nepal. The kukri itself, before we get into some of their parts, let's talk about what it's made. The kukri, the blade is made out of high carbon steel. The steel is found in the suspension springs or the leaf springs of old automobiles. This blade is full tang, which means that the metal of the blade extends through the handle. It's all one solid piece of metal. The handle is bound to the kukri and fastened with 3 brass rivets, as you can see. Whenever you order a kukri, unless you order from this company basically, or one of the other companies that they own, you're really not getting a genuine one, because this kukri is made by the Vishwakarmas, who are the original makers who've been doing this for generations. They've been passing down the way. They've been creating these for forever. And so if you really want to get a genuine one, you need to order from this company. You can get another one from their company if you want, but it's not going to be genuine. It's not going to be the same, and I can guarantee you're not going to love it as much, if even at all. But with this, you're truly getting something else. It's just beyond words amazing. You probably noticed this notch here. This notch is called the cho. What the cho is that in Nepal, most of the people there are Hindu, and the cow is sacred there. So you'll generally get a kukri with a cho in it. Although you can either request your kukri not to have one, or some of the more modern ones don't have one. And this one actually is a custom made one. I requested a 10-inch kukri, the blade to be 10 inches long, which is huge. You don't think 10 inches is very big, it's huge for a blade. I requested 10 inches long in the panel wall style. As you can see, it has 3 layers. The topmost, really to reduce the weight and to let it just come down and swing it just a tiny bit faster. And I've actually found that if you swing it this kind fast enough, you actually get that kind of, the whooshing sound that really, you really kind of think it's cheesy at first until you hear yourself and you're like, well, that's my blade making that noise? Really? A kukri? Alright. It's just, it makes it lighter, stronger, strengthens the spine actually, and I love it. I love it so much. You may have noticed this also by the cho is, so the camera focuses a little better. It's probably not, maybe it won't focus. It's not going to focus, but there's actually an engraving right there. Engravings are actually free. You need to tell them what you want and where you want it. This is actually an engraving of my name in another language. She really couldn't read it anyway, but that's alright. Whenever you order a kukri, they generally come with 2 small knives, as you see here. This first one is called the kadra. It's a sharp utility knife to do smaller jobs that obviously the kukri can't do. Like, you're not going to be peeling grapes with this thing. You'll be peeling grapes with this. If you do that, I don't know anyone actually peels grapes, but, cutting rope, whatever you want to do. And then the chakmak is actually a sharpener. And you can actually use this with flint to create sparks, make fires, whatever you want to do. I actually use this, and at first it's kind of hard because you don't really know exactly what you're doing, but eventually you pick up on it, and it becomes pretty easy. And I will tell you this, even on the website, it warns, do not sharpen it too much. Don't over-sharpen it, because when you do that, the temper from the sharpening and the friction actually weakens the temper of the blade and weakens the edge. And even most people know this. You don't really want a blade that's insanely sharp, because that thin metal is going to dent and break and chip whenever you hit something. So you're going to want something that's sharp, but just not too sharp, because you just don't need it that sharp. There's no point. And what's really nice about the kukri is that this thing is heavy. This thing is 2 pounds? About 2 pounds. When you hold it, it's just, you can tell it's going to serve you. It's going to go through whatever you put it up to. I've had this thing for 2 days now. I rarely let it out of my sight. both days I've actually put it through quite a few challenges. I went up and chopped This freshly fallen branch up into smaller pieces. The thickest part of the branch was 5 inches thick, and even with a few swipes, I was already through it. I was just amazed at how fast the thing just goes through wood. Fresh, green, strong wood. Just like 5 chops through it. 5 inches gone. Even with the 2-inch thick, smaller branches on that, one swipe, they're cut. They're gone. There's actually a very large catalog on their website, which I'll also put in the description, with all different kinds, not just this kind. If you don't like, oh, I don't like the style of that, you don't have to get that. There's actually many different styles of kukris. There's a ton of different handles to get. You can customize your own, have it engraved with whatever you want, have the blade painted a rust-free black color, which actually looks really good. That's probably what I'm going to do for my next kukri. Even with this, I don't know if I mentioned it, but it's got the nice belt loop slot for the kukri and the 2 smaller slots. But I honestly, this cost me about $80. I know it's one of your big questions is, how much did this cost you? This cost me $80. That includes shipping and handling. What you need to keep in mind is whenever you're looking through their catalog, is shipping is going to cost you from anywhere from $20 to $30. Because they're shipping from the other side of the world, basically. So I'm here in the United States. They're shipping from the other side of the world. So keep in mind that whatever you buy is going to be $30 more. But, guys, it's seriously, seriously worth it. I mean, I absolutely love this thing. And again, here's their website. Check it out, guys. Even right now, for the end of the year, they have a really, really great sale. It's like 10% off shipping and kukris. And if you live in certain areas, it's actually even more of a discount. Like, I think the United States has 15% off, which is even better. I mean, it's just because it's a larger customer base. But, yeah. Here's their website. Their logo, so you know you're at the right place. How to contact them. Guys, do yourself a favor. They have 31 pages of testimonials saying how much people love these things for a reason. When you get yours, you'll really, really know why. Check them out, khukuri-house.com, and enjoy. Thanks for watching.